can't substitute the legislative assembly, constitute a legislative assembly. What has that got to do with interpretation? What you can't do directly, you can't do indirectly, Maharaj. And where does the president get that power when it says such of the other provisions of the constitution shall apply in relation to the state subject to such extent? That means other provisions of the constitution, you can have exceptions and modifications, not exception and modification 370. So I will not amend 370, but I will amend 367 to amend 370. Well, with the greatest respect.
In your argument on that as well. 367.4, one second, 367.4 was brought in for the first time, not with the constitution, but in 1954. Right? So when 367.4 is brought in, if your argument is right, then the original insertion of 367.4 is also invalid.
No. That was interpretation. But this is Damru. That's a case directly on point where your lordships have said governor was always known to be the governor. Sadr-e Riyasat was only the name. The argument was Sadr-e Riyasat prior to 1965 had to be elected.
Right. But
that's straight away. Had to be elected. But in fact, now the governor was directly appointed by the president. Right? He didn't have to be elected. So merely because there's a change of nomenclature, but if you change the substance of 370, considerations would be entirely different.
That's a submission.
That's held by your lordships. So let's not. There was no fundamental alteration there.